I posted a video on Reddit a couple weeks ago where I held a freeze, my laner roamed, and I received this comment. You came here stating your rank as if you are the holder of the absolute truth, and post a video about how to real freeze guys. All these other fools are wrong. Where you see the blah 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 blah. You get the point. There are so many weird things about this comment that I won't get into, but basically it was one Redditor and I didn't really think too much of it. But then I kept receiving similar comments which are worded much more nicely. And I didn't really understand why, other than once again, all these commenters and the average player must have seen some educational content which teaches people that you always break your freeze when your laner roams. Unfortunately, the decision isn't that simple. So let's talk about what I get if I continue to freeze. There is a 100% chance of me continuing to create a gold difference of 240 gold plus XP per wave or every 30 seconds, because there is no way for Garen to break the freeze unless the enemy Lee Sin comes top, which is drawing pressure in its own way. Hey all, this is Editor Eragon here, rewatching this and re-uploading it because I made an egregious mistake here. It is not 240 gold. This is incorrect. Anytime you hear me say 240 gold, it is always 120. Because you do not lose gold when you don't farm a wave. So I get a wave, they don't get a wave. It's not like they lost gold. It's still just a 120 gold wave for me. That's the difference. Not 240, so ignore that, okay? Every time I say that. I get to farm the wave, which is 120 gold on average, and the enemy team does not get to farm it, so they lose 120 gold on average, creating a gold difference of 240 gold. Now, let's talk about what I get if I push. Well, at best, I push the wave, he misses all the farm, and I get plates. Don't get me wrong, this is a pretty substantial lead, but you cannot guarantee that the wave will always be denied, and you cannot guarantee that you will be able to get plates every time. Now, there are a few criteria we need to address. Firstly, how long will it take for me to push and then get plates? This completely depends on the champion's wave clear, and then their ability to hit towers. Secondly, who could stop me whilst I'm getting the plates? Essentially, what is the risk? The enemy mid laner, top laner, etc. You know, jungler, you press tab and find out. Next, what are the chances the enemy tops roams even work? Right, this is a big one, and it's one that a lot of people don't consider. Obviously, it depends on the champion and who my mid laner is also. For example, a Camille roam onto an immobile mage could work very easily compared to a slow juggernaut with no CC like Garen, who has to walk at a mage with an escape. Hint, hint, my Garen versus the Ziggs. Garen was also flashless. Lastly, how long will it take for the enemy top to come back top lane after the roam? This is related to the first one, but also important. If the enemy can come back top immediately after roam really quickly, I can't get plates, right? And I'm essentially rewarding their roam by breaking the freeze and giving them an ideal wave stay and delivering a wave for them to farm. So the first question people ask is, should I push if Garen is missing and could be roaming, right? Well, let's take a look at the VOD and pause at different intervals to apply the criteria. So how the VOD starts is, I bully Garen out of lane, and I freeze. For the next 2 minutes, I'll have no idea where he is, right? So we can already apply the criteria here. He's almost been gone for 30 whole seconds. So what does that mean? Where is he? Well, we can guess that maybe he's farming Krugs, or he's potentially in River trying to gank Ziggs, right? Those are there's only two real options, or doing Herald. And the way I don't know. If he is doing any of this stuff, and I break the freeze and push, what can he do? Well, he can simply see that I'm breaking the freeze and come back and collect the wave. I will have no time to collect plates that way, right? So essentially, I'm rewarding him and just delivering a wave to him for no reason, right? You also have to factor in the fact, use the other criteria, that a flashless Garen roam, I know he's flashless because I've been bullying out, I've been the one playing this game, is not going to work on a Ziggs who's sitting under tower. It's a Garen, right? He's very slow. He has his Q to gap close, but that's it. A Ziggs can just put a satchel in him and get away. So I factor that in. And lastly, you look at the risk that involves me pushing up and hitting this tower. I don't know where anyone is. Their jungler, their mid laner, their top laner. So can I realistically say that I can hit this tower long enough to get another plate? No, right? Also, the commenters do not realize they had no information. You never looked at tab, and you don't realize that the enemy jungler is currently 5-0. I don't want to push up and get one shot by the enemy 5-0 Lee Sin, right? So I take into all these accounts, and what do? I continue my freeze. So let's keep watching. So I see Lee Sin now, right? So now there's much less threat, and I could seriously consider pushing up. But again, I weigh up the other criteria. A gank on the Ziggs is not going to work. Right, look how passive he is. He can just sit bombs under there. And again, I like I said before, if it was a Camille, maybe then I choose to push. Continue watching. And we still don't see Garen. Where could he be? Well, he could be running down here, but again, once again, this is still under tower. My Ziggs decides... So you try to be objective, right? On average, what is likely to happen if your jungler dies? Well, on average, a competent mid laner who isn't 0-4-0, remember you have to look at tab and take into account what's going on, is going to back off because his jungler just died and he's scared of getting flanked from all sides, right? Unfortunately, my team is completely tilted, right? I can't do anything about that. He dies to a Garen roam, which is super illegal, right? The chance of this objectively working is so low, right? So now, we could talk about post-roam. What do we do when we see the mid lane? Well, how long does it take for Garen to get back top lane if I break the freeze? This is a question that I ask people, they have no idea. So how can you tell me that you have time to push up and take plates? Well, the answer is, Garen, I timed it. It would take him 15 seconds with his current build plus Q spam. He has Berserker Greaves plus Q spam. It would take him 15 seconds to get back top. Can I push this and take a plate in 50 seconds? No, no chance, right? So, and also, let's see what the other criteria. What's the threat? Well, Lee Sin's coming top as well. I am not fucking with this Lee Sin, right? No chance. So what do? I maintain the freeze. And yes, my mid laner dies. Boohoo, 0-5-0. The chance the play should work is so low that on average, I should never break this freeze. So that's the reason why I didn't. And I continue to hold this freeze because of all the other criteria. Because remember, you're always weighing up, pushing up and punishing the roam by getting plates and denying waves that way, with maintaining a freeze that generates 240 gold difference on average per every 30 seconds plus XP with no threat and no risk. So I just wanted to end the video by saying thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. Like, as always, like, comment, subscribe, blah, 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 blah. You know the deal. I do coaching from my Discord, so that's in the description if you're interested in that. As well as I stream almost daily, so if you're interested in my gameplay, feel free to join there. Lastly, thank you to my patrons over at patreon.com/CoachEragon. I upload all my coaching sessions there, and I upload tier lists and leaks for like future videos and lots of other stuff you can find just by clicking on the link. So thanks for watching, guys, and see you later.